Hey, this is Braden Waters with Fraser Roofing. We're out here at 595 Dunklin Bridge Road. It is April 29th. I've got a wind damage shingle here that was covered in the last scope that we saw. What we're going to be doing is removing this shingle. We're trying to find what the best replacement's going to be. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking this shingle out. I've got a temporary shingle here that we're just going to be putting back for the purposes later, but the homeowner asked us to film it for their documentation for this process. So first things first is I'm going to make sure this is completely unsealed. So that one is unsealed. I've got to take this one and I've got to unseal the one above it to get so I can see the nails on the nail strip, as well as unseal the shingle above it so that I can see the nails on the headlap of this shingle so we can get it out. So first things first, here, unseal that one, and then unseal this one, and here, just want to make sure we got the overlap. That one's unsealed, and this one. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna take this bottom nail out. There's one. This one's already delaminating on the one above just from gingerly lifting it up. So this one is starting to delaminate. And there's a lot of granules coming off too. There is some matte transfer as well from the unsealing. So that one over here. So nail strip out. Back over here and get the ones on the headlap. These nails are not overdriven, so I'm not seeing any overdriven nails. This one. And all right, so that should get this one. This should get it out. We got one hidden nail somewhere. Let's see here. Not in the nail strip, so it's got to be in the headlap. Ah, here it is. Blend it in. Let's see here. There we go. All right. So now, I'm going to put this one back. Now, I'll already tell you, looks like we're starting to get some creasing across the top here and here, just from that little bit of motion. We're getting delamination, so we are definitely having some issues with that in this replacement. So all right, so slip back in. So we know where this shingle is. So when we come back, we know which one we took. you have to bend this up just enough to get a hammer. There are a ton of granules coming off when I nail. And this is delaminating as I remove, or as I pull this one up just to get into the nail strip. Yep, and that is creasing just from having to lift up the shingle enough to get the hammer underneath. So we're going to go back, put all the nails back in on these adjacent shingles. So we got one right here. Plenty of delamination on these. You can see them just from that little bit of motion. They're coming apart on the keys. Good there. Good here. So, as you can see, we have creasing all the way across, and this is on the underside. These are not creasing because they're actually bending up here, so they're actually creasing here in the kind of in the center where they're delaminating. See, this one's creasing here where it's delaminating, and also creasing up here from the manipulation. And also, you know, just the walking around and nailing, there are granules just rolling off of this roof. So at this point, this is not a repairable situation. Definitely going to need to replace the full facet of the of this roof for every wind damaged shingle that we found. And also, this slope is wrapped underneath, so that means that we're going to have to actually take some of this over here because there are shingles underneath it. So replacing this slope means we're going to have to take up shingles on this slope as well. So that's even more shingles that are going to have the same creasing issue.